guys, welcome to my car and my little studio, I call it. Yeah, laugh out loud. Okay, so today I am talking about this bag. It's the little camera bag. I call it the Chanel mini, but with a zip, which technically it's actually the camera bag. And this is what we have. This is from I think it's 18S perhaps. Yeah, collection should be 18S. And finally you guys have seen, this is my Note 8, the little huge phone that I have. And it doesn't go well with a lot of the mini bags, and it's very heavy. So when I'm changing a new phone, I will not get another Note unless I really have to. So anyway, now this is in Lego hardware. I have not used this bag for a while. I forgot about this bag actually, and I'm using it as little stuff. And let me just show you what it's in the bag right now. So it's very stuff. So this is all I have. This is the area view. I think it's very straightforward. With one look, you know what it's inside. And in the slip pocket, I'm not going to go through it. It's all my tissues. I think nothing new right there. So I'm not going to remove that. So first things first is my Save the Earth, my personal straw, my hair bubble, my keys with my dragon fob, right there, my hair bubble, and 3 SLGs today. One in front is my MS. This has been with me for quite a while, a couple of years. I can't really remember when I bought it. I did consider selling. I did one and I didn't. And it's a very compact wallet, and you would just hang on. Okay, I was just removing my stuff and to show you what is on the inside. So it's a very compact wallet, but it's perfect for me now. In the past, it's never enough. And this is the MS. There is just 2 card slots right there, and there is this button right here. It's probably Epsom leather, pretty much like Epsom. Yeah, but it's a little bit softer than Epsom, so I'm not too sure, to be honest. And on the exterior, it's silk, and this is the zipper pull. I honestly, in terms of the color, the print, I don't really like it. Why I've gotten it, because I don't have much of an option that time, and I really wanted a compact wallet. And when I came across this style, I really like it. I kind of like the blue. Is something that I do not have in my collection, so I've jumped on it. I don't regret it. I still love it, and I'm so glad I did not let this go at the time, because it goes very well with my other SLGs in the bag, which I'll come to it later. Let's talk about it later. Okay, so next 2 items. I have my staple. I don't think I'm going to talk too much about this. You guys all have seen it. My Loewe. This is the yellow, technically, or maybe the little lime green color kind of SLG. So it's a card holder, but it's my main staple. And last but definitely not least, I don't think I have unboxed this with you guys. This is from 20p. It's a boy. It's a dry grainy caviar mini case. It serves as my little catch-all I have. And so that's all I have on the inside. It's pretty substantial. I mean, for a daily use, I like it. And this is the leather. I did not bought it immediately. I was picking up a few other items when I was traveling, and then I left the store. I was like, I seldom don't pick it up immediately, but I was just not too sure. I love it when I first saw it. I love this color as a blush, a little bit salmon, very nude, very pale blush. It's very pretty. It's shining gold, but I find it a little bit too matte in the store. Although the color is beautiful, but it's just too matte. I'm not sure would I like it in the long run. So I was like, okay, I took a picture, and then I told her that just give me, and I've picked up the rest of the stuff from the store, and I just left and, deal with that, whatever. And after half an hour, I just went back and picked this up. So I believe I may regret for not getting this, because I think for my collection in the past I've been like running into like diving into a lot of SLGs and colors and so forth, because previously I was like all in black, and I was like transiting from black to like colors and into like SLGs, like literally the very small ones. In the past, I typically use all the long wallets, like the big fat continental wallet, the zippy organizer wallet, the largest, oldest version, the most traditional wallet that you can ever consider and ever think of. I have them all, and plainly in black. I don't really go for colors. I'm not into lambskin. I think I only have 1 or 2 Minio cases at that time, and just everything is very plain and classic. I purchased more bags at that time. I'm into like, oh, there's a new bag, there's a new color style bag, new this and that. I have like all the colors that I really wanted, like, the little rainbow colors, and therefore I tend to be more picky in the new collections, if you know what I mean. And I'm not sure will I transit back into classic. As of now, I really still love the colors, and I just love my whole collection. Most of the items that I have, I do really like them. And okay, so let's come back to this, which was what I want to mention. Okay, so one good point about this piece, and this piece is because I don't have to be bothered about the anagram, because it's so worn already, and I don't mind it to be like even more worn. Unlike my Chanel, when I have all the quilts, and if you actually stack your SLGs like so, let me show it to you. Like, for example, you stack like 4 or 5, whatever, you're like fully stacked, you're actually flattening the puffs right here, the quilts, or somehow, somewhat, you're actually pressurizing it. But this is just like a pure plain like Louis Vuitton canvas. This is silk or just a flat leather. So I mean, particularly for this piece, I'm glad that I still have it, because it's just so carefree. The size is so good, it's so flat and thin, and I mean, you can't fit too much, but it's really enough. I mean, you can have your 2 main cards right here, but to be honest, your cards, when you reach out the cards, it's not difficult, it's quite easy, but it does scratch against this zippy pull or the zipper. It goes pretty much same with the zippy coin purse. You can't help it, but yeah, but if you do mind it a lot like myself, then it would be something that you would be considered, but I don't think it bothers people much, but it does bothers me, because I just feel it and I knew it, and every time I get my cards in and out, I just don't like it. So anyway, so that's the little concern that I have. Is not a deal breaker, I still love it. However, this is definitely much more limiting than zippy coin purse, because there is this little coin compartment, which is very good. It's excellent. I love how it can actually sort this coin out for me. It's so good. And actually, I will lay my cash folded right here. It's just like lying loosely right here, but you got to be careful when you open this particular wallet, because it's just hanging loosely right here, but it doesn't really fall off as easily as you think. But of course, you got to be mindful. But anyway, because of this little compartment, it actually occupies this inner space right here. So unlike zippy coin purse from Louis Vuitton or Chanel, which they do not have such particular compartment, it's just these slots like that plainly, it doesn't occupy space, it's just compartmentalizing for you. So therefore, the capacity of both Chanel and Louis Vuitton zippy coin purse actually have a much better capacity, unlike Hermes, this particular piece that I'm comparing with, because literally half of this, you can see it's all taken up by this particular coin compartment. So but still, you could stretch this a little bit. It's silk, it's cloth lining, it's leather. But I mean, strictly comparing between zippy coin and Chanel from Chanel and the Louis Vuitton piece, I mean, this is still definitely not as high in how it can hold your items, your cards, your notes, or whatsoever. So this is just a little bit. I don't think it bothers too many of you guys, because it may not be a very popular design style, and it may not be a brand or something that you like of. But I just like to talk about my wallets, my bags, and this is just something that I pick up just in case you like this particular piece and you came across it in store. Yeah, it's still a very good piece, to be very honest, but if you have like 20 cards to bring with you, I don't think this is good for you. But if you're like me who uses cards, but some people slot cards inside, but I don't think you can really have a good fit on this if you have cards, but maybe notes and cash. But for me, I use coins, so it's something that I really like and I find it pretty useful. I don't bring a I mean, my key essential cards is not too many. If I really need a much more, that's where this comes along. So yep, and there you have it. I have packed my bag. I've placed everything on the inside, so this is how it looks like on the inside. There's nothing much you can bring. I can't even fit my phone in now, which I will be holding in my hand. And again, I'm not going to bring, I mean, technically if I'm off the car, I would probably take one of the SLGs out, probably this particular Loewe, because if I need any excess cards, if I reach a particular mall, whichever card I need, I will probably be individually picking out the card and put it in my wallet, and that's where I will use this particular room to have my mobile phone sitting on the inside. Yeah, pretty much that. So technically it's two SLGs like that, but if you're using a regular flat card case, then yeah, you can have maybe one or two more stuff on the inside. So okay, that's it I have for you today. Thank you guys for joining me. Anything, can leave it in the comments box below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.